Hey, what's going on? It's Paul Farmer here, and you are watching Freedom Project Live. Again, my name is Paul Farmer, and what I like to do on these is share with you my journey online. I've been marketing online since March 2012, so just over 7 years. I like to share marketing tips, mindset tips, and just whatever else that comes to me in an effort to help you create some extra income from the comfort of your home or even lifestyle changing income. Okay, so got a pretty good topic today. I think you'll get some value from it. I do want to say that I'm really happy. I've been getting some really great feedback from the video I did with my wife. Like, we did it together where we talked about mindset and how you need to become aware of what's going on. So like if if you find yourself really struggling when it comes to having doubt, fear, worry, anxiety, depression, any of those things, definitely go watch that video. I'll put a little card so you can go check that out. But I know that's going to help you. I know it's helped me. It's helping me for sure. Just becoming more aware, because one of the things that happens is it can happen so quickly where we start going down this side of, like I said, worry, doubt, fear, and it's crippling. It will stop you dead in your tracks. And the other thing is, nothing good comes from it. Nothing good comes from it. And that's what we talk about in that video. We talk about how to shift it to the other side, where it's you're stepping in faith, you're going to creation, acceleration at ease in creation. So things are happening in your life. You're feeling good, you're healthy, and great opportunities are happening. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna drop that in there. This has been our hot day today. I didn't say anything about that yesterday, but we've been middle of summer in Texas. It gets hot, point blank. I think I'm getting a little bit more used to the weather because I've been taking our dog out in the middle of the day, and it's like the hottest time of the day, and doesn't really bother me anymore. So I don't take her very far because it's hot. It's just really just to stretch her legs pretty much. But anyway, so today I want to talk about something super important to understand. So I heard this saying, I think I've talked about this in the past. Let me grab some water real quick. I think I've talked about this in the past. And it's this, okay? It's not that you're struggling with creativity. You're struggling with commitment. You're not struggling with creativity. You're struggling with commitment. Okay. So I'm going to use the example of creating videos. Okay. Because I've been doing videos for quite some time now. And I'm not going to lie. It's not always an easy thing to come up with content, because a lot of times like, I already talked about this. Why do I want to talk about that again? And, I heard it said this way. What is it? We're not a standing army. Like, people are not a standing army. It's a moving parade. That means that it's not the same people coming back every day. You're gonna get new people coming through. So your message, even though it may be the same message or very similar message, it's still going to be heard for the first time. And if you look at what we consider the leaders out there, they're pretty much saying the same thing over and over. Bob Proctor's been teaching the same thing for decades, and people are still paying him thousands of dollars to teach that. But it's the same thing. It's the same principles, the same exact story. It's the same thing. Like, it doesn't change. So anyway, let's get back to, so if you are lacking in creativity, if you're struggling with creativity, you're struggling with commitment. So I'm going to give you a few stories. Okay. One, Jerry Seinfeld. So Jerry Seinfeld started writing jokes for an hour a day. I got the gardener going by here, so it's getting a little loud, but Jerry Seinfeld started writing jokes an hour a day in the 70s. An hour a day he writes jokes for since the 70s. Okay, that's commitment. That's consistency. That's why he makes millions. That's why he's a top at his craft. That's why he's a master, right? Another example, I just said his name, Bob Proctor. He's been studying Think and Grow Rich since the 60s, an hour a day at least, studying that book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, since the 60s. And then a more modern day person, someone I really follow and really admire is Ray Higdon. And I'm just so impressed by what he's been able to do. 10 years now, 10 years, he hasn't missed a single video, a day without doing a video, not a single day. I mean, we're talking weekends, we're talking holidays, we're talking every single day for 10 years. I do a lot of videos, but I don't even come close to what the volume he does when it comes to videos and creating content. I don't even hold a candle. I don't even come close to it. Okay. But those are some examples of just being consistent, being committed. Another example is Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps, who is the most decorated Olympic athlete ever of all time, has the most medals of anybody. He would swim. I mean, if you heard his workout routine, it was insane. He's not doing it now, he's retired, but when he was doing it, he was in the pool every day of the week, 7 days a week. And he did that because it gave him an edge on his competition. It's like when people are taking a break, he's out there getting better. So let me just go back now. Okay. So let's talk about videos. I get asked this a lot. So I don't know what to talk about. All right. So it's almost like it really goes with this. You're not committed, right? But I don't want to make that like an insult. It's just, how do I say this? All right, creative destruction lovers. I don't even know what the heck that's about, but cool. Let's see here. So if you're not creating content, really what it is you're not doing enough reading, you're not doing enough studying, you're not investing in yourself. Because when you do invest in yourself and you are like, you're going through courses, you're reading books, you're attending events, seminars, webinars, where you're getting training, right? Where you're getting actual, you're going to get ideas, right? I do it all the time. And then you can just go and share those ideas. And it doesn't have to be in the format I'm doing it. It could be in a completely different format. It could be in a more formal format. But you're taking an idea. So Ray Higdon calls it invest, learn, teach. Invest, learn, teach. You invest in something, right? Most likely money, right? You pay money, invest, you learn the concept, and you go teach the concept. And that's what he's been doing for 10 years now. The guy's a multimillionaire. So the concept does work, obviously. But that's a great way to come up with content. So for me, when I'm coming up, like this morning, I didn't have anything. I went through my routine. I did what I do. And then an idea struck me. I'm like, you know what? Let's talk about content. Let's talk about commitment. Let's talk about being creative, right? And it really comes down to just how committed are you, your consistency. But I'm just going to say it really helps when you're out there reading and going to webinars and really studying, right? Getting that knowledge and then going and sharing that knowledge. So like on Facebook, for example, I see people constantly putting posts up that really take no thought, no thought. And it's because they're not, I mean, you could tell they're not really, because the people that are really diving in and really working to sharpen the axe and really working to develop their mind and really learning and then applying, those people have tons to share. They're always sharing. There's people out there that share way more than I do, like way more. I know guys that go and do Facebook Lives. They go into another group, they do another Facebook Live, and they're just constantly sharing. I mean, it is every single day. It's pretty incredible, you know. But that's just that's one way to go ahead and create some content. Is you just want to be really studying things, you know. That's what helps me. Okay, so I'll hear an idea, I'll be listening to radio. I mean, I could hear it on the radio, I could hear it, someone speak it, you know, just in general conversation. I just pay attention to that stuff, and if something strikes me, and I go, okay, well, this could add value. This is something I learned that's bringing value to me. I'm going to go share it. But really, it comes down to how committed are you? Are you going to do it until? So, like this morning, I mean, I'm freaking sore from my workouts. I took 2 weeks off. I came back, and man, I'm sore everywhere. And I woke up this morning. I'm like, man, I really, really don't want to do my workout today, but I got through it. It wasn't the best workout, but I got through it. I did it anyway. And that's commitment. You decide you're going to do something, you do it anyway. And when you decide you're going to do something, you do it anyway, the ideas come. Things are going to happen. You're going to find a way to do it. Okay. So if you're struggling to come up with content, study more, you know, read more. Listen more, watch more, not like trash or anything, but like good quality stuff. All right. So I hope and trust you got some value. If you want to learn how to make some extra income, just click the green check mark right below, and that's going to take you in a system I've been using to do that, and then some. And with that, make it a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.